everybody, welcome to the channel. This should be the last video for this truck, at least that's my thoughts. We still got a lot to do, but it's actually Friday evening. I just finished editing the video that you guys, well, you'd be watching it today for me, but it would have been last Friday. So I got that done, and I'm out here gonna finish up a bunch of this wiring. So need to start underneath the truck, finish the stuff back here on the back, get that all tidied up and finished. What if I can talk? And then we're gonna move inside here and try to get this big mess all wired up where it should go. So we got Max out here helping. Hey, are you helping? Talking to you. He's out here, I'll put it that way. So need to get that finished up. And gauges and all the stuff that goes in here. Got to finish all that. Got a little more sound deadening I want to put in it. I got door seals left to put in it. And I got to make that plug thing I talked about here in the back. Make a little recessed box for that plug to be in. And yeah, do like Loctite the wheels. Got some little stuff to do, but for the most part, the big push of what's left is inside the cab. I guess then I do have to come back up here, and kind of needs an intercooler and a radiator done. So have to do that first too. But it still is, it's a lot of work, but it shouldn't take me more than a couple days, I'm hoping. So I'm hoping to drive this thing here still this weekend. So we'll see. So enough talking, let's get started on some more wiring. Well, we got all the wiring to the back and got that stuff all taken care of. So as you just seen, all the lights work on the back. So that's good. Happy about that. I'm going to be now working on putting that plug in here so that he can have his trailer lights and stuff. So I'm going to make a little box that will sit down into the deck plate, and that will house that plug, I guess. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna go build that, and then we can wire the plug up to all this stuff I hear with the back as well, and then the back will be done. Excited about that. Well, got a little update for you guys. You seen me finish up this little guy. He's painted now, though. So got the hole cut, got the nut zerts in there, so ready to put that in. I just want to get some nicer stainless bolts that have like Allen heads just so they look nice, because you're going to see all that. So got to wait till tomorrow to get that. I didn't video any of this, but I did fix this section back here. I don't know if any of you guys remember there was a hole back here because this bumper was supposed to come all the way to here. And it didn't end up being built that way, so I ended up with a spot here that wasn't smoothed out like the rest of the frame. So I got that side fixed and got this side fixed, so they look a lot better now. Everything's painted and back the way it should be. You've seen the lights working back here, so all that's left for the back of the truck is to wire up that trailer plug. So first thing tomorrow, I'm going to wire up that trailer plug once all the stuff's dry. And then I'm going to move inside here and get another layer of sound deadening in this thing. I'll probably put a layer in the back and then lift the seats up and move them back and do the front. I'll probably yank the dash back out and get some sound deadening over just this whole tunnel section better and everything. Just to help make this thing as quiet as it can be for Jared to be cruising it around. So need to finish that, and then we're going to tackle this ball wire here. It looks intimidating, but it's really not that bad. So need to get all that wired up, get the gauges wired up, get the headlight switch in it, get the starting or the key switch, which is here, get that in it, and get the switch panel in, get the radio set in. You know, a lot of things to do up there still, but let's see, I also got a shifter to build and a shift boot. So yes, there's still a lot to do, but and then out here, we're pretty much done out here, other than obviously putting the radiator and air cooler back in it. But I just wanted to wait and make sure I had everything tied up just so I had room to move around and stuff. But yes, that stuff still needs to come in here, and then gets these wires for the fan to be wired up. And I hope to drive it tomorrow. I know I've said this more than once about driving it, but I hope to drive it tomorrow evening. We'll see. Still got, that's a lot of work to get done. And then I did order a heat and AC unit to put in it that is not going to be here till Tuesday. So the goal is still have this truck done and out of here this video, because it's only Sunday night. So I still do have plenty of time, but Jared's wanting to get it back over to Craig, the guy that painted the cab, so he can touch up some areas on the cab. And I guess I did put door seals in it too. I guess I should show you that. They give you this big, huge seal that runs this top edge, and they have this seal that goes all the way around the door. So the doors definitely shut a little harder, but at least they'll be sealed up. So got all the trim done, got everything fixed and done, and I don't want to do windows anymore. So anybody wants me to build them a truck, I'm not doing windows in it. Well, I've hired somebody to do the windows. I don't want to do them anymore. But anyways, cab lights to wire up too, I guess. Forgot about that, but it's just, to me, it's little stuff. I mean, I know it's going to take time, but yeah, it's moving along. I can't wait to be out cruising in this thing. So, and then to see Jared be pulling around the jaxwax trailer with it, it's going to be pretty sweet. So, well, I'm going to call it quits for the night and go in, and we'll hit it again tomorrow. Well, as you guys seen, I got the shifter done in here. It's pretty cool. So if you guys want a shift ball like that, hit up Austin with AJP Customs. He makes the 8 balls, the pistol grips, I don't know, he makes all kinds of stuff, but hit him up, he can make you anything custom. So his stuff's down here below, so go check it out. I've been working on getting some of this other little stuff done. The radio, the flat screen here is going to go in there, so I've got the holes cut for that stuff to go in. I've been waiting on paint to dry on the dash, and the gauge piece, I got this piece in that the switch panel goes into. Just been doing some things that I don't know that, I mean, I probably could have videoed some of it, but that's okay. But I'm going to go ahead and start while I'm waiting on that stuff to finish drying. I'm going to go on ahead and get the wheels and tires back on this. But the factory lug nuts have to be torqued and Loctited for those adapters. So I'm going to do that now on both sides and then get the wheels back on them. And then I'll probably go on ahead and get the backs done too, just so they're done. I think all I have to do back here is just pull the center cap. I think if I pull the center cap off, I think I can get to those factory lug nuts to Loctite those. So I want to get all that done. I did do another layer of sound deadening in this thing as well, and did a bunch more over top of the engine cover and all that. So hopefully this thing will be fairly quiet. I don't know, we'll see. But so yeah, I'm gonna get these wheels done while I'm waiting on paint to dry. And I may actually go on ahead and get the radiator and intercooler put back in this thing, and maybe get the hoods back on it. I don't know. Get some more of that stuff done while I'm waiting on this stuff to finish drying, so I can not fingerprint it up when I put it in there. But then yeah, we still got a decent amount of wiring to do inside, but we're knocking things off the list. So let's get to getting these wheels and tires done and move on to something else. I got the wheels and stuff done. Everything's back on the ground. Yeah, we still got a little bit of stuff to do. Obviously the inside wiring and everything. I went on and put the dash together so you can kind of see what it's going to look like with the switch panel in it and the gauges and all that. So glad to have this done, but I'm waiting on some paint to dry on a few things, and that's why I haven't gotten inside to do any wiring in there yet. But it's all going to dry tonight, and first thing in the morning we're going to wire this thing up inside. So stay tuned for that, but I'm gonna call her quits for the night. Well, it's a new day out here in the shop. Really excited. Today I think is going to be the day we drive this thing. So the dash is now ready, so I'm going to start with putting the dash in this thing, and then Brett's already got a lot of the stuff grouped together for me as far as wiring, so I can get all the gauges hooked up, all the headlights, turn signals, ignition stuff, all that stuff hooked up. Get the fuse box mounted, all of that. So a lot of wiring this morning to get done. So that's what I'm going to start with, get the dash in it. Just hear this thing crank over would be super nice. Hear it start up again. And then once we're to that point and I see all the lights and everything work and, you know, we're good to go with that stuff, then we'll get the radiator intercooler and the fan stuff back in this thing and get that stuff hooked up and get the hoods on it, get the bumper on it, and go cruise this thing. At least that's the plan. Now, the AC and heat unit's supposed to be here, I think, today, from what the old emails told me. So I still will have that to put in this video. But that's it's going to be one of the last things that I need to do. But I can drive it without that stuff in it. So that's the plan. So enough talking. Let's get started.
Annual host annual an annual meeting of
Well, I got my head wrapped around all this wiring, got some stuff separated out, got some stuff hooked up. Now, I was about ready to do something dumb. I'm glad I didn't do it. But the factory column, or this column that Jared got, is a Chevy column, and it has this plug on it. And I thought, wait a second, I've seen that plug somewhere in this painless stuff that they sent me. So I come over here and looked, and I'm like, what do you know? It's the same plug. So I'm like, okay, so we got that plug, so shouldn't we have a way to plug it together, maybe? So I did a bunch of looking and looked through all the stuff I have, and I do have it. It's this guy here, and it's got these little guys here to connect. So I'm gonna put those on the end of this, and then that plug will plug right into there. All the wire colors are the same. It's a lot easier than wiring up the international column where you gotta guess what wires do what. So I got that column plug done. That worked out really well. It's all plugged in there and done. So happy that that was as easy as that was. That way, if we ever need to pull the column out, it's just a plug. So, and I also worked on some of this. Gauge wiring's always takes forever because you got grounds that you jump to everything. You have light power that you jump to everything. You have 12 volt power that you jump to everything. And it's a lot of wiring. It's a lot of clipping, a lot of crimping, a lot of heat shrinking. It takes a while. But the gauge cluster is all wired up. So I think it's time to put the dash in the truck. It's ready. I'm gonna put the dash in and then go on ahead and get that cluster put in there and get all the switches and wires ran through where they go. And yeah, we're gonna be ready to finish this stuff out here. I may put a little power to it first and just make sure everything cranks over and everything's good. Then toss the radiator and intercooler in it and go drive this thing. Well, we got everything wired up, at least as far as I know. I guess comes the time to turn the key and see what happens. So, here we go. Oh. That did something. Oh. We got lights. Oh, we even got headlights. All right, now I gotta get out and look. Oh man, look at that. My goodness. I don't have the cab lux wired up yet, so don't judge me. Let's see if the taillights are on. My goodness. Heck yeah. Well, I wonder if it'll start. Let's find out. Oh my goodness. Lives. Let's see, do we got oil pressure? Heck yeah. Got oil pressure, we got volts. We're charging. Let's see if we got any turn signals. Oh man. Turn signals work. Indicator lights work. What about high beams? Oh, look at that. Huh. About hazards. Man, even the hazards work. That's cool. Okay, maybe I did something right. That's a good positive thing. So interesting. Let's see if the reverse lights work. Do we have reverse lights? That is the question. Of course we have reverse lights. Nice. Well, it's a step in the right direction, that's for sure. Did get the air conditioning stuff today. It's all here in a bunch of boxes. There's the main unit. It's actually pretty small, which is nice. Got all the hoses and stuff to hook it up and all the switches and wiring and hardware. The thing that's cool about this kit is it comes with ends, and you can make your own length of hoses and crimp them. There's hose in that box. So that's pretty cool. So obviously I got that to still put in here, but hey look, even the daytime running lights are on. Heck yeah. Well, I guess all my days of wiring did pay off. So was hoping to drive it tonight, but just didn't happen. So that's all right. I need a nut and a bolt that I lost. That's a certain thread that I need, so I need to go get those. And it's dark out, and I don't have my brake switch, so I wouldn't have brake lights even if I took it out. So it's all right. No need to rush it and push it. We'll just do it tomorrow. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully be driving this thing. Well, it's another day out here in the shop, getting stuff finished up. I've already done a lot this morning, but I figured that wiring's boring to watch me film too much of it, so I just skipped you that. But brake controller's in, it's right there. The brake switch is hooked up. You can see the lights coming on back there. And I got the radio pad in it. I got the cab lights hooked up. So all that works. The dash is all put in and done for now. So we're done in here. So now I got to put this stuff in there, and we're going to go take this thing for a test drive. So getting pretty excited. I wish it wasn't raining, but someone's enjoying the rain. He chases the raindrops. I know you guys have seen it before, but it cracks me up every time. So yep, that's him. So well, let's get this radiator air cooler and all this front stuff back on it so we can go take it for a test drive. is. I think I got it all together. It's a little dusty, a little dirty. That's okay. I don't know. You guys want to go for a first test drive? I'm a little nervous, to be truly honest, but nothing to do but do it. So let's get this thing out and see how it goes down the road. Well, we're back from the first drive with this thing. Got about 60 miles on it now. Seems to be okay. There's a few little quirky things. You know, the tires are rubbing a little bit in the front when you turn all the way, and there's a couple little noises I need to look at, but for the most part, it's awesome. I don't know if I'm gonna let Jared have it. I think I need one. I think I need to build me a 4-door, but I need to clean the shop up some, and then so I can find all my tools again, because it's a freaking disaster in here right now. And then I need to pull this thing back inside, and I need to get the heat and AC box in it, which is the next thing to do. And there's a Hot Shots, shout out to them. They sent a oil for it and a bypass filter, so I got to get that put in. But yeah, look at this, complete disaster. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this cleaned up first, and then I'm gonna get the truck back in here, heat and AC box, seat belts, and my little punch list. So that's the plan. So let's get to it and get this thing cleaned up. Well, I got the shop all cleaned up, and I got all the AC and heat stuff out, and I've looked through all my books, read all my instructions, figured out how to put everything in, where it all goes. So it's time to stuff that in there somehow, under the dash or something. I don't know. So I'm gonna pull the truck back in here and see if I can get this side here, has to go against the firewall, and these come through this boot, come through the firewall. So yeah, we got to cut another hole. But and then these will then attach to the firewall, and yeah. So I don't know. We're gonna see where it's gonna fit and put it in there. So yeah, I got that hole to drill, and then there's a drain that's got a grommet too. So drill more holes through the firewall, I guess. But let's get this thing pulled inside and see if we can get this dude in there. Well, I ran into an issue. So all these lines here have to go through the firewall. And guess what's in the way? Like, we couldn't put it in a more perfect spot for it to hit. So that's gonna have to be moved. I mean, the pipes are gonna come through like right in there. So I just took this off, and it looks like we could move it down here pretty easily. And I think the wire inside would, you know, we can't really go up or down over, but if we go back and down, there should be enough wire to get it moved over here. So always something, but I think that's what we're gonna do. I already texted Brett and said, hey, we're gonna have to move this thing. So that, and I got a nice overflow container right now. It's pretty cool. Need to. What is your problem? Yeah, he's acting the fool about something. Anyways, but yeah, I still gotta get an overflow bottle for it, and yeah, we're gonna have to move that to get the AC stuff to come out, but it is what it is. Well, I got a day later update. I didn't film anything the last day and a half because it just went nuts. I was under super big time crunch, and it was just easier to just get it done. So here it is. It is complete. It does have a heat and AC box in it, which is right there. He's gonna put the vents on, but here's two here. It has defrost, and there's two vents over there. The switches are all here in the dash. The dash is all in, the back seat's back in, everything's finished inside. The dash is all bolted in, everything's done under there. Now, under the hood here, since we had to move that plug, it is now down there for all the heat and AC stuff to come out of there. Now, that was a big pain. We had to move a bunch of wiring and length, and it was just a pain. And we got the hot shots filter on there as well. Yeah, so the only thing I still need is the gas shocks. The ones that I just got, they have a different size ball on that end as it does that end. So I'm gonna have to go get a smaller ball thing for it to slip onto. But I'm a little late on getting this done. It just took me a lot longer than I expected. I know Jared's gonna watch this. I'm really sorry that it took me a little longer than expected, but I'm still learning how long this stuff takes to do. So anyways, there you guys go. Finished truck. I'm getting ready to take it to Jared at Jaxwax and drop it off. So I'll do a little video with him there once we get there with it. And it probably won't be the last time you see it on the channel, but it's definitely not going to be on here a lot anymore because it is now finished. So let's back it out. Let's go change clothes. And let's take it to Columbus. Well, this journey started February last year?
February this year.
February this year,
That's
yeah.
right.
Wow, feels like it's been a...
Yeah. My name is Jared Miner, and I'm the president of Jaxwax Car Care Product Service. But we want to have a big presence at these car shows. So we went all out. We got a big 40-foot gooseneck trailer. We had a really cool wrap put on it. We've got these awesome displays. It's basically like a store on wheels. And as we were talking about how do we separate ourselves, that's our thing. We have this pursuit of excellence with this product. We're in the car care business. We're in the appearance business. And we just want everything to just be top notch. So everybody's got a dually or some way to haul these big gooseneck trailers, a little semi, something like that. And one day, Todd, our marketing director, as you guys have seen through Adam's videos, decided to have his loadstar built. And he came to me and said, man, how cool would that be if we built a jaxwax loadstar? And I thought, yeah, it'd be super cool. Let's just talk about it. Let's see, can Adam do it? I mean, what's the information that we need to see if we can pull this off? So we started doing some research. And it's funny because I thought the little things that I would want for us, since this thing is going to be traveling, pretty long distances, we wanted a crew cab. We wanted something that we could maybe sit back a little bit in, have some extra room because we're going all over the place. And then we find little things that those are not the easiest things to find. But we found one, Connecticut. Adam is so plugged in with the truck community, would find things here and there. So that was like the hardest part. We got that done. And then we found a donor truck. And now that Todd's truck is complete, it's time to start our build. And we couldn't be more excited. We can't wait to unveil it. I really think it's going to set us apart, because normally we would have a truck that would pull this trailer and we would just pull the truck away because the focus is the trailer. But now, because what we believe this loadstar is going to be, it's going to be hooked to the trailer. It's going to be part of the display. It's part of the show for us. So I can't wait to follow this process, and we're super excited.
So the idea behind the truck for us is, like I said, it's a crew cab. We want it to be the shiniest black paint, because for us, if you can make black look good, right, then you can make anything look good. So it showcases the products. So it'll be black and chrome. We're definitely going to do some chrome wheels, chrome stacks, chrome tanks. I'll look to Adam for some, extra things here and there, little touches, suggestions. I'm sure things will change, as we go, but the idea is just as black and shiny as we can get it, chromed out. I really have this vision of something that's going to look really, really cool, going down the road and being at these car shows.
But yeah, so we got the truck here delivered, and Jared seems to be pretty happy with it. There's little quirky stuff I'm going to have to work on little by little, just little stuff that you got to work through, when you build something custom like this. But
We love it.
But yeah, I just drove it 75 mile an hour all the way here, and it did fine. So pretty happy with it. What's your take, Jared?
Oh, I can't wait to drive it. We got some shows coming up. We got the trailer out back, and this is exactly, when we sat in this building and we did that video of what we were trying to do, what we wanted. This is it. We got the Jaxwax custom badges. So we did the international font. This used to say Loadstar 1700, Jaxwax 1993, the year we started. We got the floating center caps with the logos. That was Adam's idea. That came out great. Stainless mirrors. We wanted just the black and chrome look. That was kind of just sleek, simple. We're going to do a couple little things, but nothing major. But this is it, man. We're into making vehicles shiny. That's our job. So people think I'm crazy for having a black towing vehicle, something like this, but this is how you show that your stuff's the best.
That's right. Well, I appreciate you trusting me to do this, Jared, and it's going to be doing show circuit with them all over the place. So
Starting next month,
it's going to be all over. So Triple Crown of Rotting, it's going to be down there. It's going to be.
We got 3 in a row that'll be down in the Bowling Green, Nashville area.
Yeah.
It's going all over, man. As far as I can drive it, and you feel good, right?
Yeah.
Go anywhere?
I think you're fine. Take it. It's got AC.
Cool.
So, well, I appreciate you guys following this build on this truck, and glad Jared's happy with it. And yeah, you'll have to come check it out at some shows somewhere.
Yeah, stop by and see us. Come out. If you stop by the booth just to check the truck out. Talk to Adam. He'll be about a lot of the stuff that we're at.
Yeah.
We're digging it, man.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this video. Appreciate you guys watching. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.